You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Puck grab by Mahovlich. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Here's a chance at front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Slides it over to Huberdeau. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Let's move to the middle. And that's stopped. Gets him attacked with a stick, and the referees don't like it. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
No, not much question about that, James. I mean, that's a penalty almost every day.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
You kind of muddle along in a 0-0 game, and now you got a real chance to break that score open. A first power play for him.
Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. The 360 with the puck. Moves it to Nugent-Hopkins. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And he regains control of the puck. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
He does this all the time. I'm not even surprised anymore. That puck is delivered fast, crisp, and it's flat. Easy pass to handle.
The Leafs draw first blood here with an early goal.
Not much to choose from in the first half of the period. Now you got a leader, and we'll see how this game plays out.
Sundin's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Murphy's going to play it against the half wall. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. From the right side, he goes all alone. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, their lead now depends on their penalty killers as they're shorthanded after that penalty.
Calgary's got a 5-on-3, but not a lot of time to work with.
They'd love to square this game off with a power play goal. Here's a chance. Starts with the face-off in the offensive zone.
That's a beautiful pass save by the goalie there.
Murphy's point streak has been a thing to behold. You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same. You wear the same suit all the time.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Stays with it. Here they go. 3-on-1. That's not going to fool him. Handles the pass. Along the wing up the neutral zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Easily turned aside by Bauer. Here's a short pass to Solani. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Murray. Scooped up along the wall by Kadri. And sends it just out of reach. Oh, lights him up in the corner. He'll feel that one. And he makes the save on that play. Big stop by the keeper.
Really sharp. Never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
And that goes off the body. Scores!
Right back to the beginning of the night. When the game was tied to start. Nobody has the upper hand anymore. If you don't have the puck, the only way you can win the game is you got to get it back. You have to retrieve it. You have to win a puck battle. That's on display right there. Terrific work to get the puck back and create the chance that becomes a goal.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've got a tie game. The Flames win it. 2-on-1. The Leafs play the puck from the back of the net. McDavid's going to play it to the corner. Markstrom's going to bounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Past the midway mark of the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Oh, the penalty killers are getting lots of ice time. Unfortunately, that's no way to win the game.
Bauer's compete level is what makes him so exciting to watch, guys. His contortionist zone ability is when he uses those last-ditch, all-out desperation saves to get in front of the puck.
Knocked away. Trying to shake the defender. All alone. Quick feed to Mangiapane. Nice pass. He's got a chance on a breakaway. Great stop by the goaltender.
Positioning and quickness. That's the day right there.
Feeds it to Mangiapane. Look out, a 2-on-1. Big save. And does it again.
Bang-bang play right in the low slot. The goalie's on top of it. He makes a
breakaway. Moves it to the middle. A blast. And that goes off a stick. The Leafs get the job done shorthanded. We are still tied here.
Really good pressure by the penalty killers there to keep this game tied. They tie up the power play in pretty nice fashion there.
The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Sundin. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. In close. Oh, it's denied by Markstrom.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Makes a save. Moves the puck. Good stand-up hit on the play. And they won't connect on that one. He's going to get the pushback.
Well, he might not want to go here, but his teammate's going to jump in and fight for him.
Oh, and there's the decisive blow.
Yeah, you could almost hear it. That one makes solid contact. Over. Oh, that'll do it as they ride him off to the penalty box, each to their own bench to sit for 5 minutes. I hope he can get a drink of water. Last time in there, the bottle was empty, which really must stink because you're tired and thirsty, and now you get a bowl of dust.
You don't miss a thing, do you?
No, but I never was in there. Well, yeah, I was in there, and I hated when the bottle was empty.
There's a firm collision. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Up along the wing. Puck scooped up by Mahovlich. Play rolls on. Pass broken up. Getting a little physical there with that collision. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. One period already in the books. Ray, how have you seen this thing?
Toronto's in a tie game, which is kind of miraculous because they turned the puck over way too much in the first period.
Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Moves it quickly over to Toffoli. The Flames gain control of the puck. Here we go, it's a 2-on-1. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And he rings the post. Save made by the goalie.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Moves into the slot. Markstrom's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. It's all tied up. The Leafs will go to work here in the offensive zone. And there's the whistle icing the call. Still lots of time left in the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Leafs win the faceoff.
Win the draw after the icing. You possess the puck while they're running around a little bit tired.
Puck picked up by Kadri. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Quick pass to Zadorov. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Here they come on the attack. Centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Taken by Nurse. Easy peasy right there by Bauer. And he'll opt to play the puck here. He's in all alone. Denied by Markstrom. Here he is in close. There's another consecutive save.
He tracks his puck perfectly to get himself into position for this save. This is not an easy one. Right from the middle of the ice.
Moves it around along the half wall. And that's deflected. Tries to get the puck over to McDavid. Drives to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. Moves it to McDavid. Calgary's got it in their own zone. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Nugent-Hopkins has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. And he denied him there.
Markstrom's not had many moments to breathe tonight. He's faced a heck of a lot of dangerous chances. Been busy from almost the opening drop of the puck. He's given his team a chance to win.
Grips it, rips it. Great reflexes, another save.
Nice work in there after the first stop. He's got to find the puck to save the second. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
Penalties keep coming. The penalty killers have to go out and do the job yet again. Such pressure on these killers.
The Flames once again send out their power play unit.
Well, you gave up the shorthanded goal earlier, James. Nothing they can do about that, but they've been given a power play opportunity here. See if they can equal up their special teams game.
Calgary's got it in the neutral zone. What a stop right there! Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Sundin's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Flames take possession off the face-off. Puck grabbed by Sundin. Passes over to Kadri. Shuts the door with a great save. Oh, turns it aside once again. They're really clicking here in the offensive end. All sorts of pressure. And they've got it in their own end here. Oh, and there's the whistle as the puck left the zone, ending all that pressure. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Blocked in traffic. The Leafs will kill off a few extra seconds now. Puck scooped up by Nugent-Hopkins. He's got a step. Tremendous stop on the breakaway.
Doesn't matter what kind of move that was. The goalie was all over it.
And that's broken up. Just as time runs out. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. We're coming back with much more next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Here we go. We're in the final frame here in this one, and it is still up for grabs. Tries to get it over to Huberdeau. Slides the puck across to Lindholm. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. McDavid's got it. Now they'll look to see what they... Scores! Big time goal puts them in front.
When a player gets the puck on their stick, you can tell in a big moment who's confident. It ends up in the net more often than not. It's hard enough to be the goalie when you have to stop the shot. This thing's like a rubber ball. It's bouncing all over the place and somehow ends up behind the goalie. That's a tough break for him.
Toronto's breathing a bit easier now here, coming up with a big goal in this third period.
Their bench was pretty excited when that goal went into the net. Now they'll want to continue to be aggressive and don't let the opponent start to dictate the pace.
Housley's got it against the boards. Here's a short pass to Mahavlich. Quick stop by Markstrom. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Calgary's got it behind the net. And a good solid hit on that play. Can't get a hold of that pass. Takes the feed up ahead. Takes the pass. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Kadri. Oh, and here's the pass. That's a great heads-up play to bring them the pass. And that pass doesn't go. Feeds the puck across to Mangiapane. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Routine save made by Bauer. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Oh, wow, another great stop.
That happened so quickly, there's no help from the defense because the puck's there, and it's back at the goaltender again. He turns them both away.
The Leafs will play it from the corner. Campbell's on that hook kick, and it pays off. Mangiapane's got it through the neutral zone. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Kadri. Looks to get the puck over to Matthews. Takes the feed.
Matthews, like many snipers, gets paid the big bucks to score goals. He doesn't have anything tonight, yet here's his team with a chance to win.
And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. Chance in front. Denies him in close.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised. He was dead center and open to shoot that puck.
Moves it quickly over to Hanifin. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. And a great read to turn that play aside.
It hasn't been boring. I mean, it's low scoring, but man,
They score! And they double it up!
the momentum in the game is something. You can't touch it, you can't see it, but you can feel it. You get one, you get another one. Now you're rolling. Man, I'm watching that replay, James. You didn't really have time to call his name before that puck's on and off the stick from the low slot.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Lindholm's won possession. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Let's see what the officials say.
As you can imagine, James, lots of frustration down here on the benches. They take yet another penalty.
Calgary's got a huge opportunity on this power play.
In a close game, This is a critical time to have a power play. You'd love to get on the board. However, they've had no success tonight, comparatively speaking. Not much happening on the power play.
The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that pass goes off a stick. Quick pass to a coin.
On a shorthanded marker is a devastating goal to give up. You never really think about it when you go on the ice. Now you've given one up. Well, not quick enough or not in the right position. In any case, the goalie gets just a little piece of the shot, and it's in the net.
Puck is dropped. Play resumes. Sends it across. And he comes up with it. Bauer's going to slow things down and opts for the whistle.
He's had a really good night. He's been on top of his game, and there's not been much that's given him trouble.
Backlund's ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Flames win it. Off his stick. Shuts it down. What a stop. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Toronto's on the attack. Sends it out front. And that's stopped. Well, the man advantage all alone. And he comes up with a big stop. No way, the official signaling a goal. That's a goal.
I'm not sure if there was any communication on that play at all. Both defensemen end up so far out of position, the slot is wide open, and the shot beats the goalie.
The Flames have got one back here now in the third.
They're really going to have to push. They're going to run out of time here in the last period.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck off the draw. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Stops him cold. Moves it to Huberdeau. Comes up with the stop. Here's a short pass to McDavid. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. To the low slot. Scores!
Maybe.
Wait a second here.
Yeah, I think this is a high stick. This was disallowed right away, and now they'll get another look to confirm. Now you got to think he's played a little baseball in his time. Puck pops up into the air, and he hammers it out of midair. Knocks it past the goaltender.
The video evidence didn't lie on that one as both teams make their way back to center. Getting into the later stages of this period, Toronto's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. Quick feed to Ruzicka. An easy save by Bauer. Nice feed. Calgary's ready to go on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Mahovlich. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. 13 seconds left. Can't make the connection on the pass. Have you met Lord Stanley? Well, you're about to here as they are about to win the most coveted prize in hockey. Scores! Connor McDavid!
When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
And there's the final horn! Never gets tired of saying this. Your Stanley Cup champions.
What a performance. They were on this series. They were detailed. They laid out a plan, and they followed it as tightly as they could. They deserve to hoist the mug.
Here comes the cup raiser. I wonder who gets it first.
Well, we never know, but it's always fun to see who gets to put it up first.
Step right up. Here comes the alternate captain to grab the cup.
Well, you've got your leadership group. He's at the top of that leadership group, and what a thrill to get the cup first.
Razor, in football, you look at a punt returner or a kick returner being a special team star. Right here on the ice, there was your special team star.
Everybody has to contribute in some way. Some are big contributions, others are small. Leading the team in power play goals is a significant effort for this player.
What a series, your Conn Smythe winner, Ray.
Yeah, I better clear off the mantle. I mean, you're going to have your mini Stanley Cup at home, and now your mini Conn Smythe trophy at home, too. What a deserving winner, as he was the best player start to finish of this tournament.
Ray, I think to win a Stanley Cup these days, you need critical goaltending, you need big play goaltending, and they got it from them.
Well, they did, but it's really rare to win without it. And I guess when you get to this point, you have to win so many games in such a condensed period of time. Your goalie has to be sharp. He delivered.
Is this where you get jealous in these celebrations here?
No, I was jealous before when the cup came out. I am again now.